Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Algebraic Guru, and today I want to walk you through some of the properties of equality. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the addition property of equality, which states that adding the same number to each side of the equation produces an equivalent equation. As you can see, there's an example here on the right which shows that x minus 1 equals 2. If we were to take this and just do plus 1 on both sides, the negative 1 and the positive 1 would cancel. That would leave us with x equals, and then 2 plus 1 over here. Of course, we would get our solution, x equals 3, but altogether that is an equivalent equation to x minus 1 equals 2. All right, we also have our subtraction property of equality, and that means that subtracting the same number from each side of the equation also produces an equivalent equation, which means an equation that is the same as this one here, x plus 1 equals 2. So that means we're going to subtract 1 to both sides. So basically doing minus 1 over here and minus 1 over here, we should get an equivalent equation. All right, so we can see here that this 1 and this negative 1 cancel. That would end up giving us x equals positive 1, and that would be an equivalent equation to x plus 1 equals to 2. All right. We also have the multiplication property of equality, which means that multiplying each side of the equation by the same number would produce an equivalent equation. So in this case, we have an equation like x over 2 equals 3, for example. All right. Now, whenever you have a fraction, you can always multiply the denominator. And in that case, if we just do times 2 over here and times 2 over here, it'll look like this. The 2 on the bottom and the denominator will cancel with the 2 on the top. That leaves us with x equals 6 in this case, which is an equivalent equation to what we started off with. All right, and if you want to check it, you can always just do 6 divided by 2. In fact, it is 3, and that's how you can always check your answers. All right, we also have the division property of equality, which means that dividing each side of the equation by the same number will produce an equivalent equation. And so the example I have for you here is 6 equals 18. If we divide the 6 to both sides, you can see here, divide by 6 on the left side, divide by 6 on the right side. The 6 on the top cancels with the 6 on the bottom, just like we did up here. Okay, and then that gives us x equals 3. And again, if you want to check it, you can just check it by plugging it in. All right, and those are the 4 properties of equality. We have the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division property of equality. You can use these to solve one-step and multi-step equations. All right, I hope this was helpful. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying my videos.